Alright, let me tell you guys, this one was a hard one to get done, but it's done. So, this is a Pace CB166. Very similar to the Bandit, except this one's the 40 channel. Actually, you almost can't tell the difference between a 23 channel and a 43 channel. Sorry, a 40 channel, other than the channel display here. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. So you got these little dots in between the numbers, and that's basically the only difference. And well, obviously it goes all the way up to 40, but yeah, that's the only difference, is the channel, that dial right there, indicator. Other than that, it's going to look exactly the same. But this one came in. This is Michael, and he's actually from Massachusetts, so local guy. Well, not really, well, same state anyway, but he's kind of far away from me. So yeah, he sent me this in the hopes of getting it repaired. Did not transmit, did not receive. So it had, it definitely had some issues. And I personally do not like working on these. It's very rare when I get a CB166, whether it's a 23 channel or a 40 channel, have it be worth fixing. A lot of times the coils of the transformers go bad, and that's, for me, that's the number one thing with these things, are those going bad. And then in this whole area here, this uses several ICs instead of just the one PLL here. But so the issue I was having with this was no transmit, no receive. But the problem was getting the correct voltages going to these ICs. Everything was just way off. So I thought originally I had a couple of, at least 2 bad ICs, once I traced down the voltages. But what ended up happening was I noticed that some of these, because this is one of those early dual-sided boards, and they're just, I wouldn't say poorly engineered, just the quality, it's just not there. But, and you can see here some of the ICs, they, when you look at the leg, not only does it, like I said, it's a dual-sided board, they use these huge solder pads to connect the legs to the top side and the bottom side. It's not really my favorite way of doing things, but that's how Pace did it. So what I ended up doing was I ended up reflowing this whole area right here. Not just, you know, putting the solder on and resoldering it, but I actually took the desoldering iron, desoldered everything in this area, and reflowed everything. And as well as on the back side, the best I could. Some of these traces are a little, they're a little thin on these Pace CBs. But anyway, needless to say, after I did that, I had receive back. I still do not have transmit. So what I ended up doing was, Pace uses these almost like horseshoe, like U-shaped pins to connect the top side of the board to the bottom side. And you can kind of see, was there a good one? Oh yeah, there's right there. Let's see, where else? I'm trying to look through the viewfinder here. There's quite a few. There's another one right there. They're almost like staples, just rounded, rather than the square edges. And it connects, you get the 2 holes, the staple goes through, and then it connects the top side of the bottom side. Real pain in the ass. So once I did that, I went through all of them, every single one of them. And I had about a 1/2 watt carrier on transmit and very little modulation. So I knew now something else was wrong on the transmit. So I went through the transmit alignment, got it a little bit better. I believe I got like almost 3/4 to like a watt on transmit. So peaked all the I peaked all the coils and the transformers, and then I came over to the the driver here, and I had a bad driver and a bad final. So once I changed those out, sure enough, bang, transmit came back, did the whole transceiver alignment, and we have ourselves a really, really good working radio now. Yeah, so I swapped those out with NTE. So what was that? An NTE, let's see here. The driver is an NTE 295, and the final is a NTE 235. Yeah, so that's what I ended up cross-referencing to. Yeah, the original was a 1306, which I have a couple of parts radios with those in them, but these NTEs will work just fine, and that's a 2SC 495 Toshiba. But anyway, recapped it, aligned it, and we have ourselves a working radio. But I'm kind of shortening the process here. This took me several days, especially trying to figure out what was going on in here. So much so I was ready to almost do all the ICs there in that area just for the hell of it. I was pulling my hair out of my head. But yeah, anyway, it's on frequency. It's these things are not performance. You're really not going to get a super talking radio. You're not going to get a super listening radio. By the time I was done peaking everything, I had a minus 110 right smack on a minus 110 at 12 dB of synad for this. Well, we can check all that out. I'll do the normal tests that I do, but swap that over to a bright white LED. And I swapped over the channel display to what's called a warm white LED, because when I put a bright white LED in there, or white LED, it kind of washed out the number. So yeah, that's kind of looks like it's an incandescent bulb. So yeah, it looks good. I think radio's looking good. Cleaned it up. I'd probably say that this is probably like a B plus if you were to grade the cosmetics on this. But yeah, here's the caps. I had a couple of leaking caps. That one, there was a couple of them that were leaking already. Yeah, and then the two, the driver and the final there. Speaker, I gotta put that back in. But yeah, I'm happy with this one. One thing I hate is when you put in so much diagnostic time, you troubleshoot, and then you still can't figure out, or when you do figure it out, it's like not worth fixing. So this one was great, because not only did it take me a while to figure it out, but it was worth fixing. The radio's fixed, so, and the customer's going to be happy. But all right, let me get the speaker back in. Let me get the cover back on, and then we'll just do our normal tests. We'll do a receive test, transmit test, see how it sounds on the old 2527, and we'll put it on the antenna, see if we can get some skip. All right, stand by. All right, there's an S9. Minus 70. Alright, let's check out the sensitivity. Should be right around minus 110. at 12 dB a synod, but let's see. It's minus 100. Yeah, minus 110. Alright. Not a super listening radio, but, well, you know, right on average. So what else? Let me, let's get this on the monitor radio and see how it sounds on the other end. Alright, stand by. Alright, so I gave this particular radio here a 5-watt carrier. I mean, technically it's on the bird there, it's 4, but normally I do like 4.5. But anyway, these are not super modulating radios to begin with, but it seemed like it modulated a little bit better. It had a little bit better swing with a 5-watt carrier versus a 4. So it is what it is. I mean, they're not super performing radios. It's just plain and simple. I know they're you know, sought after because of the nostalgia purposes, but at the end of the day, they're not the best radios, not even close. That's just a fact. It doesn't take away from, you know, how cool it is, you know, or, you know, its legendary status, I guess. Not so much this, but the 23 channel. But again, not to keep repeating myself, but they're just not. If you're looking for performance, they're definitely not the radio to get. I think anybody who has one of these will tell you the same. But anyway, with that being said, 5-watt carrier it is. Audio. All right, hitting about 12. I mean, that's where it should be anyway. But let me try to get this without feeding back so bad. Get it set up here. All right, let's. I'm on channel 18. Seems to be the cleanest channel. Let me try doing this without so much feedback. For some reason, this radio and this microphone just don't want to cooperate today. I think honestly, this radio would probably benefit from a noise canceling mic. But anyway, let's give this a shot. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio. Testing out this pace. CB 166. Hopefully that's sounding good. I'm all the way down on the other side of the room to prevent feedback, but hopefully it's sounding good. But yeah, this one, again, not a super modulating radio, but seems to be pretty clear. All right, guys, let's move on and see what's going on out there on the antenna. All right, stand by. All right, let's see what's going on out there.
It worked like that. So unlock the door. have it. How does that? So you think he's here? Added it to mine. Now I'm gonna play you like this, pickup kid. Don't let them play you for no fool. And some simple fool. Pickup kid.
$320 Boston, Mass. Waving a hands. $320 Boston, Mass. Waving.
Take care. Good day. Good day. Good day.
320 Boston, Massachusetts. Waving. Anybody got a copy on 320 Boston, Mass?
Back a couple years ago, one for 2 stations up there. Hello, Red Bank, big brother. Around New York, on Capital One, Razorback, yo. If you can't do the time, there's something you said about that. Let's put up some risky business right there. Well, I always figured like this. The way I always got away with it was no more than 5 to a spot. 5 to a spot. I got away with it. I only had 2 that got caught. One got ripped off accidentally.
Go back around one more time.
Because if they step on your shoes, they gonna cry the blues. Keep on both their brakes. Can I get in on the tour? Can I get in on the tour? I'm not clean. That thing got around the spring.
To 11.
3825 on number 9, 200 watts in Mississippi, getting down.
Yeah, guys, it's too busy. But there you have it anyway. I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure the customer will be happy with it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.